Psalms chapter 84 and verse 10. For a day in thy courts is better than 1,000. So one day in the kingdom of heaven is better than 1,000 of your best days on this side, man. Let me repeat that again. One single day in the kingdom of heaven is better than 1,000 of your best days on this side, man. Okay? When things were better for you. Moments that you could reminisce on and say, yeah, that was a good day. The kingdom of heaven blows it out the park, man. It blows it out the water. Just one day. Not to mention, the Heavenly Father, He's going to stretch out the time. He's going to expand the time so you can enjoy your immortality. You can enjoy your life. And the Lord said in Wisdom of Solomon, He created the Israelite man to be an image of his own eternity, man. We're going to be a likeness of his own eternity, man. We're going to be many most highs, man. We're going to be many most highs. Okay? Gods on earth under Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And also what's going to make us gods? These laws, statutes, commandments, and us judging by the laws, statutes, commandments, but also these laws being in our inward parts, making us those perfect judges. Not to mention, we experience these different reincarnations in this wicked flesh, so we know how to judge the flesh. We know how to judge this body because we've been in this body many times. Okay? But once again, the kingdom of heaven is going to be patterned after the mind of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. A righteous paradigm.
Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing, salutation to the hopeful that got there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua. Pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. Alright, and what I want to get into today, is dealing with the camps. Alright, because you have, this pushback against the camps. Alright, from these combat warriors, these guys that's on the sideline. And it's like they just have this big issue with the camps, okay? Like the camps are the root to all their problems, But they're just that complaining ass auntie spirit that them niggas got on them, man. A lot of you auntie niggas that's on the sideline, first you've been in America too goddamn long, okay? You know you an Israelite, but you have no clue what you a part of. And ultimately, you don't even understand, Hebrew Israelite history, man. Which we're going to go into, some of those things, man. But at the end of the day, this is prophecy, man. Okay? And when Jacob's trouble happened, it's going to be a lot of you niggas with fringes. Because you know that all them niggas, they got a problem with the camps. Is the niggas, they got them fringes on every t-shirt they own. It's them type niggas, man. Okay? All in the barbershop arguing. Okay, in the break room arguing. And they think they doing, the Lord's work. Nah, man. Okay? You niggas just want to try to find the easy way. Okay? And make it seem as if you're serving the Lord. And one thing about the camps, there's order in their structure. And a lot of jakes don't want to come under no order. Okay, so a lot of Jakes, they love to have their gray areas, and they got, they believe a portion of this camp's doctrine, they believe a portion of that camp's doctrine, and then they still got their own worldly doctrine that they govern themselves by. Okay, so a lot of these guys, they make it seem as if the camps, okay, are the worst thing going. Okay, them guys be off within themselves, man. And one thing about it, and see, that's another thing. That's why, going back, to that modern woman spirit, a lot of modern women, they'll choose, these men that they really not into, okay, because the men that they really into hold them accountable. They have standards, have expectations, okay. And when you doing your own thing, that's the favorite thing that these niggas love to say, I'ma just do my own thing. Well, reason, Jake be in that spirit, cause Jake be having some bullshit, okay, and he don't want to get exposed, all right, because the camps are likened unto a light, all right, and the light exposes all darkness, man. There's certain things that we learn about ourselves, in these camps, man. And ultimately, the camps are prophecy. And the reason why everyone on the planet Earth, all right, that knows that they're Israelite is because of the teaching of the camps, man. Starting with Elder Abba Bivens, okay, High Priest Ariel, High Priest Yaquab, King Masha, and our apostles and elders today. And the apostles and elders speak about all those men, that fell out, that was once a part of it. Apostle Gabar always speaks about how they was at camp, 8, 10 hours, going to camp 3-4 times a week. Like who would do that now? You see? But it was through the labor, it was through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai working, with our apostles and elders and their elders that had them toiling and getting these breakdowns and bringing it out, all right, on the highways and byways, man. Okay, so let's get some precepts. All right, this is Ezekiel 11:16. It says, therefore say, thus said the Lord power, although I have cast them far off among the heathen, and although I have scattered, okay, and although I have scattered them among the countries, yet will I be to them as a little sanctuary in the countries where they shall come. Okay, so we were scattered, going back to the different captivities, from the Assyrians all the way to the Romans in 70 AD. Okay, the transatlantic slave trade, that was us being scattered. Okay, but it will come a time where that breath, the spirit of life will enter into, particular men, all right, in all these different places where we were scattered, and the Lord will raise up his prophets. He will begin the ministry of the prophets, okay, because you had Elder Abba Bivens was John the Baptist, and through him the Lord fulfilled, that 350 years of us being in the dead estate. Okay, and he began, the spirit of life began to speak through Elder Abba Bivens as he began to teach in Yahushua, because you had, Israelite men that knew that they was Israelites, but they didn't touch on Yahushua. That was pretty much moving like, like the small hats. Okay, like Judaism. Okay, they really wasn't in the spirit, all right, but through Elder Abba Bivens, the spirit of life, was sent down and then began to spring up, okay, the elders of our elders, and they began to establish schools and camps, okay, breakdown started, revelation started coming, okay, and what we know and what we teach today and what we live by today came through that ministry, man. Okay, so all you, all right, sharp-headed niggas that know that you Israelites, the only reason you know is because the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai was dealing, okay, with with those men, okay, raised those men up to set a standard, okay, of truth, okay. So this is prophecy being fulfilled. Okay, this is not something that men came up with. No, this is all prophecy, man. These little sanctuaries are prophecy, man. Let's get that in Isaiah 19. Okay. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 19, verse 19. In that day shall there be an altar to the Lord Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai in the midst of the land of Egypt, and a pillar at the border thereof to the Lord. Okay, and we know Egypt is America. And how do we know when we read Isaiah 19 that when it says Egypt, it's speaking about America, man? Okay, because of teachers, man, because of the camps. Where did that understanding come from? Okay, if the Lord didn't raise up camps, which the Lord can do it how he want, but that's how he decided to do it. Okay, you know, the Lord could just snap his fingers and every Israelite understand perfectly, okay, the scriptures. Okay, but as the scriptures say, through the foolishness of preaching, you see, that's how he decided to do it. Okay, so by Yahweh by Shema Al-Shai, you know, using particular men to stand on their feet in boldness and preach this word. Okay, we have this understanding. Okay, going back to what Yahweh Shai did when she loosed the seals, because if Yahweh Shai, if he didn't make that sacrifice, okay, which he sacrificed himself for the nation, okay, he sacrificed himself for the first fruits to have this understanding in these times. Okay, he was worthy to loose the seals. Okay, but those men that he was dealing with, okay, and going back to when his first coming, okay, those men were raised back up again. Okay, and they was given that same portion of understanding that they had back then, except this time full circle. Okay, because a lot of things have been fulfilled and a lot of things had happened, you know, since then, man. Okay, we're gonna prove it. Matter of fact, let's get this. It says, and it shall be for a sign and for a witness unto the Lord of hosts in the land of Egypt, for they shall cry unto the Lord because of the oppressors, and he shall send them a savior and a great one, and he shall deliver them. Okay, so the camps are a sign. Okay, you go to the word sign, it's a sign that the Lord is dealing with his people. It's a witness that Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai is once again dealing with his chosen people. Okay, so when you see these camps, all right, even, you know, the men that we don't agree with, you know, you got to commend them for going out there. Any Israelite man that's going out there teaching, you know, there's a certain level of respect for that, man. You know, you got to commend them because that's a sacrifice, man. You know, to openly proclaim, you know, that we're the chosen people. Now, it's a lot of things now they're going to be through if they keep teaching madness. Okay, but there is a certain level of respect, you know, that you got to have for those men, you know, to taking this bold stance behind enemy lines, man. You know, now when you get this word sign, all right, which is in the Hebrew, all right, which is ath, all right, which is with ahath in the Hebrew, which is a sign, a distinguishing mark, a banner, a remembrance, okay, a warning. That's another thing. All right, who's warning the people? Okay, the scripture said that he have made us watchmen unto the house of Israel. Well, who's fulfilling that? Okay, you knowing you an Israelite and you argue with these niggas every day in the break room, nobody's being warned. Okay, but them same few niggas, and then you if you not rooted in the doctrine, you really don't know what to warn about. Okay? Who's fulfilling that, man? Okay, so the banner, all right, which is a standard, and in these camps, there's a standard being set amongst all the believers, man. Okay, it's through the teaching of these camps that you have, okay, the instructions in righteousness, as it says in 2 Timothy. Okay, because we all lost who we were. We all lost how to do. We all lost, all right, our way. The great falling away. So as a people, we fell away. Okay, but through the ministry of the camps, everything is being put back in order. Okay, starting with our apostles and elders on down. Okay, that's a standard. It's a banner, remembrance. Okay, you see, before you go to war, you know, you will raise your banners for who you was with. Okay, we're not with Jesus Christ. Okay, Allah. Nah, man, we with Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. Okay, and we show that we with him, all right, through faith and through doctrine, man. Because there's only one doctrine that the Lord is dealing with, man. Okay, and that's just the truth. You see, that's just the truth. You know. So going back here, it says a token, an ensign, a standard, miracle, or proof. Okay, so the camps are proof that Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai is dealing with his people again, man. You know, that's a proof that he's gonna keep his promise that he made to our forefathers, man. Okay, and we're continuing on the legacy of our forefathers, man. Going back into it, like I said, these niggas that talk about the camps, they don't understand that we've, all right, been attached back to a legacy, man. You know, this is what our forefathers did, man. You know, you had particular men who the Lord will put the spirit on to teach and instruct everyone else. Okay, even matter of fact, before I get that Nehemiah, let's go and do the running for, because this is Moses, and what did he say? This is Deuteronomy 4 and 5. It said, behold, I have taught you statutes and judgment, even as the Lord my power commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. So the Lord would always deal with particular men. He would always have a leadership of men that would teach everyone else, all right, the expectations of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. Okay, that was always the order. This ain't nothing new that we're doing, man. Okay, so Moses said, look, I'm teaching you what was commanded me, okay, of the Most High. All right, and now we're doing the same thing. And see, this time, you know, it's not salvation by law, but salvation through Yahweh Shai. And see, that has to be explained. Okay, these things have to be explained. And see, all these niggas that got a problem with camps, them niggas not explaining nothing, man. Okay, we will be lost as hell if we had to depend on them niggas on the sideline talking about I don't fool with the camps like that. Okay, like the camps got you on child support, like the camps is taking taxes out your check. Okay, like the camp, all right, is overworking you and underpaying you, man. Like the camp is giving you GMOs. Okay, chemtrail. You see, transformer children, like that, like the camp is responsible for all that, man. Okay, and these same niggas have no energy, okay, towards Esau, because if you know you an Israelite, man, and you really, you know, aren't teaching or helping the teachers, man, like what are you doing? Okay, the women's supposed to be in the background cheerleading, man. Okay, but them niggas just be lazy. Them niggas just want to gossip. Niggas just want to have them great areas where they still can be Americans. You casual American Israelites, man. Okay, you're still mostly American, just with a little Israelite twist. And the camps offend you, man. It's just like them lazy niggas at work that try to make it seem like everybody else doing too much. All right, because they being exposed for how sorry they is, man. You know, so they try to make it seem like everybody else is doing too much. Try to gaslight everybody else. You know, it don't take all that. You know, god damn, you say, man, stretch it out. We get paid by the hour. You know, them type niggas, man. Okay, so going back, let's get Nehemiah. Let's get this in Nehemiah. I hope y'all still can hear me. I know the wind. It sounds good. I know it's kind of windy. You know. Let me know. Make sure. I'm trying to talk close to the mic. But yeah, man. Let's get this in the book of Nehemiah, chapter 8. Matter of fact, start at 1. Okay, this is Nehemiah chapter 8, verse 1. It says, and all the people gathered themselves together, okay, as one man in the street was before the water gate, and they spake unto Ezra the scribe to bring the book of the law of Moses, which the Lord had commanded to Israel. So they was out in the street, and all right, the book was brought to Ezra. Okay, so you keep reading. So it says, and Ezra the priest brought the law before the congregation of men and women, and all that could hear with understanding upon the first day of the 7th month, and he read therein before the street that was before the water gate from morning until midday, before the men and the women and those that can understand, and the ears of the people were attentive unto the book of the law. And Ezra and the scribe stood upon a pulpit of wood which they had made for the purpose, and beside him stood Mattathiah and Shema and Ananiah and Urijah and Hilkiah and Maaseiah on his right hand, and on his left hand Pedaiah and Mishael and Malchiah and Hashum and Hasabadana and Zechariah and Meshullam. And so you had Ezra in the middle, and you had men on his left and men on his right, and the law was being read. Okay, the scriptures was being read, and Ezra opened the book in the sight of all the people, for he was above all the people. And when he opened it, all the people stood up, and Ezra blessed the Lord. All right, the great power. Okay, now don't we open up camp giving all praises to Yahweh B'Shem Al-Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Okay, so Ezra blessed the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Al-Shai, the great power, and all the people answer Amen, Amen. And don't the people, even on these live screens, all right, don't they shalom or give a greeting, you know, give a salutation? Okay, and it says, with lifting up their hands, and they bowed their heads and worshiped the Lord with their faces to the ground. Also Jeshua and Benaiah and Sherebiah, Jamin, Abakut, Shabbathiah, Hadijah, Maaseiah, Kiltai, Azariah, Jozabad, Hanan, Pelai, and the Levites caused the people to understand the law, and the people stood in their place. So they read in the book in the law of the Most High distinctly, and gave the sense and caused them to understand the reading. So read this in verse 8. They read in the NLT, Nehemiah 8:8 in the NLT. They read the book of the law of the Most High and clearly explained the meaning of what was being read, helping people to understand each passage. Okay, here a little, there a little, line upon line. Is that not happening now? Okay, so what we're doing is nothing new. This is part of our heritage, man. This is part of our culture as a people. Okay, but see, Jake just wanna, you know, be the Israelite okay, for the occasion. You know, when he can make himself look like the deepest person in the room, then Jake want to be these super Hebrews, man. This our life, man. This our culture, man. Okay? And when Jacob's trouble come, the Lord gonna get at a lot of you niggas is faking and shaking. Alright? You know? And you women as well. Okay? Because a lot of women that got a problem with the camps, you know, because they getting their ass called out. Okay? They getting their sorry ass called out, so you know they got a problem with the camp. You know, America put you on this pedestal, okay, like you just a great hero, and the camps bust that bubble, man. Okay, and it's not to destroy you, man. Hey, it's all the whole intent of the camp is to teach order, man. It's to edify. Okay, so rebuke gonna go out, correction gonna go out. Here we get rebuked, we get cut. Okay, and we have to make the adjustments. Okay, so at the end of the day, all right, which let's go here, because the Apostle Paul, when you go to 1 Corinthians, but a lot of you Israelites, as the scripture say, gonna be beat with many stripes, because you know that you're an Israelite. Okay, you agree with some of the teaching, but you really not active, man. Okay, you trying to play like you active. You really not active, man. Okay, and Yahweh Shem Al-Shai is gonna judge you more harsh than he judged these wicked ass people in the world, because you playing. You see, you know better than you playing. All right, and it's through the camps that their warning is going forth. Okay, understanding of world events and what's happening and how it relates to the scripture. It's through the camps that that's happening, because each brother, see, the camps is a powerful thing, because here it is, you got each individual brother with their own individual gift, and that's why each brother throughout the week got their own channels that they maintain, okay, that they have their own individual ministry on through their channels. And then you have all those spirits and gifts getting together in one setting, okay, to bring out the word. You know, that's a powerful thing. You know, it's like no matter how I'm feeling throughout the week, you know, because some weeks, you know, sometimes, all right, some weeks, man, you'll drag you through the mud, you know, but it's like once you get to camp, man, it just erase away last week, and it's like a new beginning. It's like a refreshing, you know, because those spirits, man, that the Lord is dealing with, that's a powerful thing. Okay, but see, you just one of these sideline auntie niggas, man. You don't understand what's going on. That's why you say what you say. Okay, let's go here, man. I believe it's 1 Corinthians. Alright, this 1 Corinthians 14 and 29. He said, let the prophet speak 2 or 3, and let the other judge. Okay, or you read this in the NLT. 1 Corinthians 14 and 29. Let 2 or 3 people prophesy, and let the others evaluate what is said. So you have what? 2 or 3 readers, and then you have a main speaker that's breaking down what's being read. The same format that we see in Nehemiah. Okay? Because even if you're just reading the prophecy, you're prophesying. Okay? But then it has to be expounded on and made plain. Okay? And that's what you see with these camps. That's what you see with the individual videos throughout the week, man. Okay? Jump to verse 32. It says, and the spirit of the prophets are subjugated to the prophets, man. So the prophets are back. So we're going to do, Lord will, if we those men, we're going to do what we were doing back then. Okay, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to pick up, all right, where we left off, man. Okay, and this time the spirit is full circle. All understanding, okay, when it comes to the scripture has been revealed. You know, that's another thing, Jake. Okay, Jake hate to hear when brothers say we have, you know, 100% truth. Okay, You see, because that's another thing. Jake, got this low self-image. America has Jake so defeated. Today, they really don't see nothing great from among their own people. Okay, so when bold statements are being said, Jake is offended at that, man. Okay, mediocrity or low self-image is offended at confidence, man. And we're not bold in us. We just know through Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, we have this understanding. We know the Lord didn't give us, partial of what we needed to be delivered. Nah, He gave us the full spectrum. Okay, that's why even now you see men, delving into these breakdowns more. Same breakdowns we've been going over, but now the Spirit like, nah, revisit it. Let's touch on it. Okay, it's the Spirit of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. It's way above us, man. This is way bigger than us, man. You see, Jake just look at camps and he see just a group of niggas. That's Jake mindset, or the nigga woman mindset that's rebellious. When it come to camps. Okay, because in their mind it's still just a group of niggas, man. Okay, they really don't see any greatness, in what Yahweh Bashim Al Shai is doing. You see? So, because it's not we don't boast like we something to be worship or praise. Nah, man. We just a part of the Lord's movie. We just playing our part, and that's and camps are fulfillments of prophecy, man. Okay, they say He will raise up the house of David. Hey, that began with the prophets. Okay, the house of David begins with the prophets, man, being raised up. Okay, so let's go here. So you're not just despising. I said Jake think they despising men. Nah, man, you despising the order that the Lord established. All right, when Jake was speaking up against Moses, all right, hey, the Most High was offended. You see, when they were trying to handle Daniel, them heathens were trying to handle Daniel, the Most High was offended, man. He got involved. Okay, and it's the same thing in this time, man. The men that the Lord has raised up, okay, there's going to be a judgment for not listening to those men. Okay, because we don't come in our own authority, man. That's why we not doing our own agenda. We got to teach according to truth. We not here to glorify ourselves. We're not here for gimmicks. We're not here to debate and showcase how much we know. Nah, that ain't the protocol. That ain't the agenda. That ain't on the itinerary, man. Okay, we have specific instructions, man, to warn and to edify. Okay, to rebuke and to exhort, in season, out of season, man. Okay, that's why brothers can't. Hey, it's a lot of responsibility come with this, man. Okay, like it's a lot, man. Like, shit. This ain't sweet. This is the book of Luke 10:16 said, "He that heareth you heareth me, and he that despises you despises me, and he that despises me despises him that sent me." So if you hear the prophets, that the true prophets, because there's a lot of false prophets, even in these camps. There's a lot of these camps that do too much, and we acknowledge that. We address that. You see, we address that. That's one thing about it. It's only one camp that addressed the folly in Israel. Okay, and that's GMS. So there are camps that do too much. Okay, and be out of pocket with how they move, but that's not everybody, man. Okay, because that gets corrected. You see, through the Spirit. Now, whether they, take heed or not, that's on them. Okay, verse reading again, it says, "And he that despises you despises me." So when you despise the men, okay, in these camps that the Yahweh Bashim Al Shai set up, you despising Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. Okay, but see, in this society, Esau Edom has made it, you know, a standard to disrespect any type of Israelite male authority. You know, there's like, you know, these rappers, you know, cussing out their fathers, and, you know, everyone, you know, it was always downgrading the Israelite man, and the woman was a hero. Okay, because these same niggas don't listen, you know, they got a problem with camps. Okay, they in complete order to their woman or they auntie. Okay, or they, you know, them niggas be in complete order to them, to the women folk. You see, because that's going back to the programming of Esau Edom, where the woman was the hero and the Israelite man was the villain. Okay, that's the narrative that Esau has drilled in the minds, okay, of our people. Okay, to the woman was just this innocent, you know, wise and powerful, independent, strong hero, and the man was just this low level, you know, villain. You know, that's the narrative that he pushed on our people. So Jake still try to bring that mindset to the truth, not understanding, man, this is way bigger than that false narrative that Esau painted when it came to Israelite male authority, man. Okay, because even that propaganda, all right, was based on poor decision making of women. But that's a whole nother, you know, topic. You know, we ain't gonna go there. Okay, but going back to it, you Jakes, okay, and you women that know you Israelites, we got this big fuss about the camps. Okay, nah, man, your problem ain't with us, cause guess what? We come in the standard. We all we're doing is a vessel that the Lord is using to express Himself in the earth, man. You see, this is not of us. Okay, that's why you got all these different men that got the same message, the same doctrine. Okay, you go to the camp in Las Vegas, you're gonna hear the same thing that you hear in Dallas. You hear the same thing that you hear in Tampa. Okay, you're gonna get the same, you ask the same question, all these different camps, you're gonna get the same response. Okay, because it's one spirit. Okay, with the breakdown, you're gonna get the same breakdowns. Now a brother might misspeak and have to make a correction. Okay, but ultimately it's the same breakdowns, the same judgments, the same understandings, the same mindset being pushed all the way through, because it all comes from the same spirit. So the Lord is using His men to express Himself in the earth, because the Most High, or Yahushua, not coming down talking to you. Yahushua done talk to you niggas, man. Okay, Yahushua done talking to you. Heavenly Father done talking to you. That's why He sent Yahushua. Okay, you niggas went crazy about Yahushua, so He back in the spirit realm, and He raised us up to talk to you niggas. He done talking to you niggas, man. So after the prophets, ain't no more talking. That's why when the famine of the word hit, that's it. That's all the talking forever. If you ain't get it then, ain't no more talking, man. Just judgment. Okay? You niggas on your last scrawl. One more time and you through. This you niggas one more time and you through moment, man. Okay? Like I say, the Most High was fed up with you niggas. Okay? Let's get that and show you that the Most High was fed up with you niggas. That's why He sent Yahushua. Okay? And a lot of you niggas didn't do right by Yahushua. So now Yahushua, alright, that's part of us drinking that cup. He raised up His prophets. Okay? This is Isaiah 1:11. It says, "To what purpose is the multitude of your sacrifice unto me, said the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Al-Shai? I am full of burnt offerings of ram, and the fat of fed beasts, and I delight not in the blood of bullocks, or the lambs, or of he goats. When you come to appear before me, who have required this at your hand, to tread my courts? Bring me no more vain oblations. Incense is an abomination unto me. The new moons and the Sabbaths the calling of assemblies cannot away with. All right, I cannot away with. It is iniquity, even the solemn meetings. Your new moons and your appointed feasts my soul hateth. They are trouble unto me. I am weary to bear them. And when you spread forth your hands, I will hide my eyes from you. When you make many prayers, I will not hear you, for your hands are full of blood. So the Heavenly Father washed his hands with you niggas, man. He washed his hands with us, and he sent Yahweh Shai. So if you didn't receive Yahweh Shai, okay, then there's nothing else that can be done, because we're an extension of Yahweh Shai. Okay? That's why you go here in Hebrews, all right, 10, okay? All right, this Hebrews 10 and 26. It said, for we sin willfully after that we have received the knowledge of the truth. There remaineth no more sacrifice for sins. So after Yahweh Shai, ain't no more chances, man. Okay? And we are just an extension of the mercy of Yahweh Shai, because he had to go back to the Father. Okay? And things had to play out in the earth, leading up to his second coming, where he would have to be sent back. So we're an extension. The camps are an extension of that mercy, the true camps. I need to say that, the true camps. Okay? The true men that Yahweh Shai raised up. All right? And it says, but certain fearful looking for judgment and fiery indignation, the nukes which shall devour the adversaries. He that despised Moses' law died without mercy under 2 or 3 witnesses. Of how much more sore punishment, okay, suppose ye, shall he be thought worthy, who have trodden underfoot the Son of Man, and have counted the blood of the covenant wherewith he was sanctified an unholy thing, and have done despite unto the Spirit of grace. Okay, and this is the grace period. Okay, and you Israelite men, talk to you men. Okay, because a woman fickle any goddamn way. Alright, you don't have a lot of expectations, on that. But you goddamn men that know that you Israelites, okay, and in this grace period, you taking this stance, okay, you just gonna do it your way. You got it figured out. Alright, you don't do no works, okay, you don't know what's going on, you don't know what you're a part of. Alright, and that's what the grace period was for. It's only so much that lone wolf spirit, you're not growing. You don't understand what you're a part of. You're not being built up to stand stiffly in these times, man. Okay? So that's you misusing grace. Okay? Nah, man, the Lord dealing with order, man. You gonna get in goddamn order, or you done, man. You gonna get in some type of order, your ass is done, man. Okay? All this you CEO Israelites, you we finna
I live
see
in
how
the cloud,
that shit
but some
play
smart
out.
folks at Google imagined me up.
And it's gonna be quick. The Lord gonna cause things to go down quick, man. You see? So let me read this here. It said, for sweat here. So let's finish this. Verse 30. It said, for we know him that have said, vengeance belong unto me, our recompense, said the Lord. And again, the Lord shall judge his people. Okay? And the Lord finna judge his people. Okay? And he gonna take vengeance on Esau and niggas, man. You see, you niggas are on the list. Okay? You wicked ass nigga women, you're on the list. Okay? Yahweh Shai coming to deal. These Jacob trouble. That's the reason why it's titled Jacob trouble. That's the Lord putting a title on the tribulation he's bringing. This is Jacob's trouble. Okay? And you niggas that know that you Israelites and you play these games, okay? Yahweh Shai gonna deal accordingly, man. You know? And it says it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, man. And a lot of you niggas is finna fall into the hands, all right? And the hand of the Most High is who? Yahweh Shai. And all judgment been given to Yahweh Shai. And the way you treat Yahweh Shai men, okay? Because the scriptures talk about how, you know, in that parable, when he let them know like how you clothed me, you fed me, okay? You know how you did all these things for me, and the person asked, well, when did I do all that? He said, look, whenever you did that for the least of my men, you did that for me. So if the Lord is going to honor you brothers and you sisters, you know, for your good works that you do towards those men in sincerity, okay, you know, and the water, you know, to you brothers and you sisters, man, that, you know, and even if it's just prayers, you know, that's much appreciated. And Yahweh Shai taking note of it. All right, even just, you know, our obedience is being noted, our patience is being noted, our sacrifice is being noted, man. Okay, but the Lord said, hey, look, when you did this to the least of one of mine, you did it for me. Okay, so on the flip side, okay, all this this jive talking, okay, this down talking when it comes to the ministry, even if you don't agree, you can at least be a man and be like, well, you gotta commend those men, like they, you know, they behind enemy lines, they in the trenches, you know, they standing for what they believe in, you know, they consistent, you know, even if you have, you know, disgruntled, you know, you don't like the language or the approach or, you know, the delivery, which that's just that American shit, matriarch shit, man. Okay, that feminine shit over here in the West. Okay, but even if you felt like that, you know, you could kind of have, you know, you still should be able to say, well, look, those men are, you know, consistent in what they teach, and they consistent in going out, you know. But nah, man, you niggas want to get fly at the mouth, man. Okay, and we just gonna see, cause it ain't a thing to get, you know, pissed. Okay, it ain't like you just burning hot, man, because the fact that you niggas doing that shit, we know how this finna end. Okay, so yeah, that's the point, man. You know, I ain't want to make it, you know, make it forever, you know, but Lord will, all right, you brothers, you know, and you sisters are edified, you know. So once again, we give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakadash. You know, double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS, who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers, and peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.